were never found. Until now, we have uncovered a secret stash of Morgan silver dollars, identical to the coins stolen by the famous bandits. These rare coins can be yours. 800-276-8154. Each coin carries a pulse-pounding Wild West history. For the first time ever, we are selling these rare coins by the pound, sent discreetly inside a limited edition collectible velvet sack. Act now and receive a replica Bronco Bill Wanted poster to pass down this incredible story from generation to generation. Own a bag of these silver dollar treasures before they become a part of someone else's collection. Call today, 800-276-8154. That's 800-276-8154.
News 25.
News you can count on. Home of the Southern Nevada News Network.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
And thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM-TV and now on Roku. It's Wednesday, March 13th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. On March 12th, the man is reportedly threatening to destroy Wetlands Park, resulting in its current closure. R.J. Camacho has this story.
The Clark County's Office of Public Safety advised the public on March 12 that Wetlands Park would be closed due to police activity which occurred in the area overnight. This included the closure of the Nature Center, Nature Preserve, and Duck Creek Trailhead. At approximately 2 a.m., police responded to a call of a man armed with knives who allegedly confronted a motorist near the park's location. An hour later, the armed suspect allegedly called the police to state that they planned to do damage within the park. According to reports, the man then fled when police confronted him and has not been located as of reporting. The park is currently closed until further notice due to this incident. The suspect was described as a white male in his 40s, weighing approximately 190 pounds, and wearing a camouflage jacket, blue jeans, and a baseball cap. The public has been urged by the Office of Public Safety to call them at 702-455-7532 should they have any information that can lead to the suspect's arrest. You can call the office during the hours of 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
More news now. Las Vegas police are currently searching for a suspect that's connected to a shooting that took place on March 12th.
On March 12th at approximately 10:45 a.m., the LVMPD had received several reports of gunfire in the 5700 block of Ritter Lane. Officers that arrived on location had discovered a male adult that was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. He was then transported to UMC where he was later pronounced dead. The LVMPD homicide section then responded to the scene and began their investigation into the incident. Detectives learned that the victim was standing in front of a residence when a dark-skinned African-American male wearing dark clothing and riding a bicycle was approaching the victim. According to the press release, after shots were fired, the same African-American male was seen running towards his bike and riding away north on Steinbrenner Lane. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is urging anyone with information regarding this shooting to contact the LVMPD's homicide section at 702-828-3521. Or, if you wish to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555.
And a superbug known as Candida auris has been discovered in elevated levels in the Las Vegas wastewater. Samantha Roberts has this story.
A superbug known as Candida auris has been found in elevated levels in the Las Vegas wastewater. In January, the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services reported 202 cases of the superbug, the highest number of cases ever seen in southern Nevada. It is a type of yeast that can cause illness and serious infections in the bloodstream, open wounds, and ears. People can also get Candida auris on their skin and other body parts without getting sick or having an infection, also referred to as colonization. According to the CDC, this superbug is not a threat to healthier people, but rather mostly affects patients with severe underlying medical conditions that require complex medical care. Dr. Edwin O., who is lead of the wastewater testing efforts at UNLV, stated, "We are finding in certain strategic locations a little bit more of the presence of the pathogen." Dr. O's team have collected samples of wastewater from different locations across the valley and said they are also seeing higher concentrations of the pathogens in certain areas. The fungal pathogen is often found in places like hospitals and medical clinics. Candida auris is also drug resistant to some antifungal medications. The CDC has a specific protocol for cleaning and disinfecting to prevent the spread of this pathogen, and local health officials are stressing the increased importance of proper hygiene to help prevent the spread of this highly contagious superbug.
International news now. 4 U.S. ships set sail towards Gaza earlier this week to build a pier that will help provide more aid to Palestinians.
During the State of the Union address done by President Joe Biden, he announced that U.S. troops will be sent on an emergency mission to construct a pier in Gaza in order to expand the delivery of food and other supplies for Palestinian civilians. On March 12, it was announced that 4 U.S. Army boats loaded with equipment and steel pier segments left Virginia in order to head to Gaza. The ships left from Joint Base Langley Eustis towards Gaza in what has been reported to potentially be a month-long voyage to the Mediterranean Sea. The location along the Gaza shore where the pier is to be constructed has yet to be determined. However, they will build and begin to operate the dock in order to receive aid. Lately in the war, Palestinians have been facing an ongoing humanitarian catastrophe where the UN says that virtually all of Gaza's 2.3 million people are struggling to find food. It was also reported that getting humanitarian aid into the area has been difficult due to the ongoing hostilities and struggles with coordinating with the Israeli military. According to the UN, this has blocked routes and slowed deliveries due to inspections. Currently, since the start of the war on October 7th, over 30,000 Palestinians have died, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, with the majority of those deaths being of women and children. The pier itself is expected to be approximately 1,800 feet long with 2 lanes, and according to the Pentagon, it could accommodate the delivery of over 2 million meals a day for Gaza residents. According to the Pentagon as well, 1,000 troops will be involved in this mission, and President Joe Biden has stated during the State of the Union address that no U.S. troops will be in Gaza.
More news coming up, and I continue my series of interviews with candidates from the Lincoln Day dinner.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
When you need equipment for your home or construction project, choose United Rentals of Pahrump. Your local leader for all major brands of parts and merchandise. They will beat any advertised price, no questions asked. Whether you want to buy or rent equipment, they have it all. With 24-hour support and service, from job site to backyard, they have you covered. Give them a call at 775-990-4260. That's 775-990-4260. Or visit them at 4377 East Standing Line Road in Pahrump. Work United.
Ever thought about getting into the trucking industry? Well, might we suggest Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley? They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. They also need drivers with the ability to operate a front-end loader. If this is you, call for Ed now. 702-682-3339. That number again is 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Come join the family at Ponderosa Dairy. Welcome to Gold Standard X, your reliable partner for gold and silver asset diversification. We offer alternatives with precious metals, rare coins, and sets to combat uncertainty. Call 1-800-265-1246 or visit goldstandardx.com.
Looking for someone to maintain your landscape from weeds to trimming to mowing your yard? Green Ranch Landscape offers many different landscape services, commercial and residential maintenance. Call today at 775-727-8512 or visit us at greenranchlandscape.com.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks.
Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. During the Lincoln Day dinner in late February, I interview many candidates running for office. Tonight, I speak with John Lee, running for Nevada's 4th Congressional District. What's happening here in Nye County as opposed to Clark County? What do you see? What's your vision?
Well, I'll tell you right now, I know this town well. I came out here, we built the middle school, we built the new high school addition. For years, I had a plumbing company, Vegas Plumbing, it's Champion Tile and Marble. But I can tell you right now, Chris, whether you like it or not, this is a growth area. This will be the next growth area in the state of Nevada. Sparks up in Reno area exploded. You're a somewhat of a bedroom community to Las Vegas, but I think in the future with all the people coming here, industry's going to come, things are going to follow you guys. You won't be a bedroom community to anybody. You'll be a self-sustaining community, not losing your people over the hill every day to work. So I'm excited about your opportunities. I know water's an issue, Chris, but I tell you, you can't stop your growth, I don't think.
So, John, tell me, medical care is, well, a concern out here in rural Nye County. What do you think? What are your ideas on that?
Well, I can tell you right now, you have better medical care than you had 20 years ago. I mean, you have all kind of specialties out here that you never had before. Specialties will grow as your population increases. More and more people will come. You'll have more and more doctors and dentists to choose from. Your future's bright when it comes to medical care out here. I do agree that there's a lot of people here that somewhat are sad right now what's going on in the world. They're depressed. There's the food prices, the gas prices, what's going on with the country. I think there is a huge depression in this country right now, and I just hope that in the future when I'm your congressman I can work with you on some of those issues, but I'm very impressed with the health care that I see out here already in the last 10 years.
Finally, let's expand upon the one word here. The key word you spoke of is growth. Now, again, I was saying that Pahrump doesn't encompass all of Nye County, but somebody told me this interesting thing that Pahrump is what Vegas was in the 60s.
I would agree to that. You guys are at 45,000 people in Pahrump. You're over 50,000 in the whole Nye County now. And so zoning codes come in, building codes, a lot of government starts taking place when you become very, very big, you know. But there's still something about clean air, isn't there, Chris? When you live out somewhere like this, there's something about knowing you're away from that danger.
Refreshing.
Yeah, in Clark County, you have your own little place here. You guys do a good job of taking care of your community. I'm very impressed with you. I think that Nye County it can fulfill its dreams. I think there'll be more educational opportunities here in the future, more charter schools in the future. Good future here coming for you guys here in Nye County.
Excellent. We're speaking with John Lee. So, John, how can folks reach you online, on the phone, a smoke signal? What are you running for?
I'm running for Congress, CD4. We put our name in March 5th, then we start. We have a primary that gets over June 5th, and then on to the general election. John Lee for Congress. You can look us up on Facebook and all the things we're doing. But I plan on actively coming out here a lot too. So I'm excited. This is probably the biggest outside of Mesquite, you guys are pretty close, you know what I mean? And then all of North Las Vegas that I have too. So this is a population base that needs a lot of attention from the federal government.
Excellent, John. Thanks for joining us on News 25.
My pleasure, Chris. Thanks. Good interview.
More news now. Coffinwood's second Saturday event is evolving from more than just business tours. News 25 was at the most recent event, and we spoke to the people behind it all on how it has changed.
Today's event with the art war and the car show, the turnout was amazing. Had a lot. The art war went very well. A lot of creativity with the artists that were battling it out for 30 minutes. We actually supply all the supplies for the art war, so the coffin-shaped canvases and the paints and the paintbrushes. And the artists only have 30 minutes to decide to paint that whole coffin, and they don't even know what they're painting. They find out the subject at the very beginning when the countdown starts. And it's been adapting a little bit, and I'm going to be retaining the paintings, and they'll be up for sale for when we're doing tours, and the proceeds will go to the artists and Ruby's Reptile Rodeo. And this was the first car show. It was an idea that we came up last month, and we're like, hey, what about trying to do a car show? And then we started kicking it around, and then it turned into an anti-car show because we want to see some of the rat rods, some of the vehicles that people work on and that they're proud of, but they're afraid of taking it to one of the fancy show and shine type car shows. We're looking for everybody, and not even just four wheels. You got a cool bike, bring it out. Like I was telling the crowd during the awards ceremony that I'm a wastelander. And I like the wasteland theme stuff. It looks like it's going to go through the apocalypse. So, I mean, it's what gets everybody going.
It's really cool how much Second Saturday has changed, and we spend a lot of time every single month working together. Brian and I get together 4 or 5 times a week where we sit together, drink coffee, and we brainstorm about how to make these events better, how to engage the public better, and we listen to all the feedback that people give us, and we brainstorm up great ideas to bring into the community. And I'm so excited. Like, we have ideas for the next Second Saturday that is going to be even bigger than this one. And you're right, you said it yourself, that we've taken what was Wild West Weekend and Second Saturday and formed it into this massive thing now that's only going to keep growing. And we're excited to have the community be a part of it.
All the Second Saturdays moving forward in the foreseeable future, we're planning on doing them. We're going to do the car show. We're going to do the art war, both on Saturday. Art war at 1300 hours, and the car show starting at 3 o'clock. We're also doing tours. So there are tours available. It's a 30-minute tour for $10. So you can actually see the whole property and see all the different things that the coffin maker does. So that is also available. And there is other ideas that are coming, but I'm not ready to release them yet. You can go to Coffinwood, Nevada, or Coffinwood Pahrump, either which one, .com, or you can go to Coffin It Up, and there's a link to Coffinwood, and you can book everything online right there at Coffinwood, Nevada.
More news in a bit. We'll be back.
What's something you should know about Valley Electric Association? We're focused on our community right here in Pahrump. We're a member-owned co-op that's doing big things, like providing more opportunities for the people who call our town home. We're talking about more jobs in our neighborhoods, where they belong, and that's how we make a stronger Pahrump. In other words, together, we're doing powerful things. Visit us at vea.coop to learn more.
The hardware store that has it all. Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware. Quality tools including a massive channel lock product line, plumbing, indoor and outdoor growing supplies, custom hydraulic hoses, custom paint matching, key cutting. And we're more than just hardware. A huge hobby and art department, homeopathic remedies, Myers Natural Cleaning Products, Duke Cannon men's products, gourmet nuts and licorice, local honey and bee pollen, and all kinds of unique gifts. Shop local, everything. If you don't see it, we can get it at Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the classic country breakfast with me, Mikey,
I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics, from Willie
on the road again
to Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire
To Patsy.
crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're going through a divorce, dealing with custody or child support issues, or any other family matters, give us a call today at 775-727-9900. We have a team dedicated to protecting your interests and defending your rights. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and have received Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years. We're conveniently located to meet and provide you with a free consultation on your legal matter. So give us a call today. Again, 727-9900.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. More news now. Bay Area style innovation making its mark in sunny Las Vegas. Our roving correspondent Maria Centers now joins us with the latest.
Interested in a driverless car delivered directly to you in downtown Las Vegas? Now that's possible with Halo Car Services located in the Arts District.
I just did the first request just about now, and the car is just coming around the corner. There it is. You can see the car right now.
This is an incredible milestone for us. This was not easy. Lots of sleepless nights to actually make a product like this, a 4,000-pound car. It's on public roads, being driven over LTE and 5G.
Halo marks the first car service to offer remotely piloted vehicles with no one inside.
It's just getting delivered to me with nobody inside. This is an unbelievable moment. It took 4 years for us to get here, but we're finally here, and I'm just getting a car delivered to me with literally nobody inside.
The company relies on video and sensor data streamed from the car.
All I have to do is just literally get in, and I put my seatbelts on. It is very important to put your seatbelts on. Make sure to check all the rearview mirrors, and you put it in drive, and it's literally my car.
Halo's mission is to provide mobility to all by improving access to electric vehicles.
The biggest difficulties with electric cars is it's just too expensive for general public to afford it. It's $40,000 to start. Not everybody's able to afford a $40,000 car. What if a car could be so affordable that you just push a button, just a few dollars, you get into the car and drive it wherever you want, and never have to worry about charging it, never have to worry about parking it.
Reporting right here from downtown Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with Southern Nevada News Network.
Thank you very much, Maria. And more information about Halo can be found at their website, halo.car. Here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at www.kpvm.tv and now on Roku. Golden Knights in Seattle last night taking on the Kraken, victorious in a shootout 5-4. Next up for the Golden Knights, they're off to Calgary to take on the Flames. According to multiple reports, the Las Vegas Raiders have reached a 4-year deal with defensive tackle Christian Wilkins. That contract worth up to $110 million. Las Vegas Raiders also are expected to sign free agent Gardner Minshew, per NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. Minshew will join the Raiders on a 2-year contract expected to compete with Aiden O'Connell, Rappaport says. UNLV Lady Rebels basketball advanced to the Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship game by beating Colorado last night, 62-52. They face San Diego State in the finals this evening. UNLV skating Rebels played their first American Collegiate Hockey National Championship last night, and they got shut out by the Adrian College Bulldogs. But they thanked you, the fans, for their incredible season. Pahrump Valley Trojans superstar Brendan Benedict stopped by the studio. In this segment, he talks about the support he gets from his coaches.
I'm a 4.0 student. I just push myself during school so I can actually play the sport that I want. They tend to normally just work on the little things that I have that are wrong, bad habits that I need to fix. Those are normally things that they work on with me.
And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Taking a look at the Lerner and Rowe weather cam right outside the studios here at KPVM-TV, and the wind was blowing me around today. It wasn't easy to do, and we have the complete forecast coming up, but tie down that patio furniture.
Not sure where to turn to answer all your Medicare questions? Well, visit the Medicare Resource Center. In fact, you'll get a complimentary pie for every plan review we do. No obligation at all. Just come and visit us at the Medicare Resource Centers. Our friendly agents will be here to help you and answer all of your questions. Don't forget, we're local. We know our local market, we know the local doctors, we know the local plans.
Mom's Diner, the heart of Pahrump, is open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something fun is always happening here, from the arrival of classic antique cars to watching the diner enjoy a Momstrosity burger. The food is so good, you'll think they stole your mama. Mom's Diner is open daily from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 1242 East State Street, number 100. Dine in or take out. Call 775-751-9929.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios, streaming to your mobile device at www.kpvm.tv and now on Roku. Fernley up there, 48 degrees. Fallon saw 51. Carson City checking in at 48 as well. Tonopah, 45. Goldfield, 48 again. 61 out in Beatty. Amargosa, 67. Las Vegas, 64. Death Valley, they got summer temperatures, 80 degrees. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 63 degrees. We had a lot of wind today. Out of the northwest at 18 miles per hour. Our high was 64 degrees just a little bit earlier. Sun rose at 6:56, setting this evening at 6:50. Later and later every day, the winds pick up north, 23 miles per hour. We go down to a low of 43 degrees. How does that set us up for the rest of the week? More wind tomorrow. On Friday, we have a 46% chance of rain. Going down to the 50s. We rebound on Saturday, 59 degrees. Sunday, 67, but look at next Wednesday, 74 degrees, mostly sunny. That's the day I might call in sick. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much. The weekend's looking pretty good. I guess we're not ready for summertime just yet. That'll about do it for us here at News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Have a great night.
It's Ram Truck Month at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. To celebrate, Ram is lowering prices on all Ram trucks. Get in on Ram Truck Month with 15% off MSRP on all new 2023 Ram Light Duty Diesel truck. Or how about 10% off MSRP on brand new 2024 Ram 2500s and 3500s. Ram received J.D. Power's 2023 award for highest quality large light duty pickups. Ram also made Car and Driver's 10 Best Vehicle list 5 years in a row. Now that's impressive. With Ram, you can't go wrong. Come in and take advantage of rates as low as 4.9%. Don't miss out on incredible deals this truck month at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
We want only to be the best.
Introducing Gold Standard X, your partner destination for alternative investments. In an age where traditional options like banks and the stock market are the norm, we offer a refreshing alternative. Our core offerings include precious metals, bullion, and an exclusive selection of rare coins and limited edition sets, all carefully curated to help diversify your portfolio. We pride ourselves on delivering world-class customer service, supported by our U.S.-based sales associates, ensuring a smooth and efficient experience. Additionally, we offer fast delivery and 100% insured shipping in discreet packaging, guaranteeing the safety and confidentiality of your acquisition. Beyond our core offerings, we also host live auctions 52 weeks a year, selling an item every 40 seconds.